Hi Eldorado, this is Video 1 Talk Takeover.
And this is our first story about Coach Mounts.
Coach Mounts is the boys varsity basketball coach who has been coaching at Eldo for over 2 decades.
I've been here, 25 plus years. It's been a great experience for me. I've had some chances to go to some other places, but at the end of the day, I've always turned them down for one reason. I could never replace my players and the students that I have in my classroom. My players impact me in a way that kind of is undescribable. I have some of the greatest kids that you can ask for. They get great grades, they work hard, they stay after, they come early, they have a growth mindset. And more importantly, that they're kids, more than importantly, we want them to be great dads, great husbands, great mentors, and people who are willing to alight someone else's light to bring them along in life. My coaching philosophy is to be transformational, to have relationships with my players, not to get caught up in the results, but the process itself. I think more than anything, it's about what my players become in the process of becoming a successful student or an athlete at Eldorado, and not the result itself. We have a saying at Eldorado for our program, it's called Hawk Way, and it's a way in which our program operates. It's from kind of the ground up, and part of the whole strategy is for them to do it, not us as coaches.
My name is Lucius.
And I'm McKenna.
And our next story is on Mr. Pacou.
And his ceramics class.
Mr. Pacou is Eldorado's ceramics and advanced ceramics teacher. Him and his teachings are an important part of the Eldorado community.
So what inspired me to become a ceramics teacher actually started with just teaching in the first place. A lot of people don't know this, but I was a criminal justice major, planned on going into law enforcement. And at the last minute, I had a change of heart. With college, I started taking art classes again, and I completely fell in love with art. And then between the teachers that I had in high school and then some of the professors I had in college, I thought if I could pair my love for art with like this idea of trying to inspire others to do this thing that you love, that I would enjoy my profession. And 20 years later.
This year, Mr. Pacou was nominated and received the Teacher of the Year award, further proving his excellence in the community of Eldorado.
I think that there's this idea out there that it's something that you're either born with or you're not, and that if you're not naturally artistic, that you have no chance of ever becoming an artist. And from everything that I've experienced in every single discipline of art, it's like anything else in life. It's something that when you start, you're probably not going to be great at it. Some people are going to be potentially better when they start. But it's like any other discipline, you got to put time and energy and effort into it, and the more you put in, the greater reward at the end of it.
Mr. Pacou and his ceramics class are essential to the community that is Eldorado.
Hi, I'm Brody.
I'm Micah.
And I'm Connor.
And this is our story about Polygonal Racing. This is Nick Tijo, the owner of Polygonal Racing, an automotive clothing brand.
So starting the business came from Mr. Block's digital design class, where he had us do an assignment where you would take an image and you would cut it up, trace it out, and make it into like a polygonal style. And I thought that I could apply it to the automotive industry because no other clothing brand does it like we do. So when it comes to designing new designs for my clothing brand, it first comes from inspiration from the outside world, where then I eventually apply it down to my sketchbook and go through multiple revisions until I'm happy. And then when I'm finally happy with that sketch, I put it into the computer and continue designing from there until I have a final product.
He has many future plans to expand his business both online and in person.
And I also want to expand away from t-shirts and more towards hoodies and crew necks too, as I want to expand what I offer people. So thanks to social media, networking and getting your name out there has become a lot easier. Things like Instagram allow you to DM and collab posts with people, which helps get your name out there. So for me, networking so far has just been reaching out to a whole bunch of car clubs like 2K Car Club and having them let me have my own merch booth there.
He has plans to release 2 new shirts in March.
One featuring a Lamborghini Murcielago and the other one featuring the infamous BMW E30. That seems to be the trend for clothing right now.
If you're interested, please check out his Instagram page at Polygonal Racing.
Hi, I'm Maggie.
I'm Ty.
This is our story on Eldorado Jazz bands.
In preparation for the upcoming Aztec Jazz Festival, we interviewed Mr. Sampson about his experience with jazz.
Well, I grew up listening to jazz all my life. I started at a young age, and while a lot of my friends were listening to popular things at the time, I was listening to jazz music, some jazz singers. I was introduced to singers like Frank Sinatra, Tony Bennett at a very early age, and then I started listening to guys like Harry Connick Jr., and that kind of drew me into jazz.
Additionally, we asked students about their favorite memories in jazz band.
Each year we do a Jazz Master concert, and we invite a professional jazz player to come in, and just playing with professionals has been like very inspiring and a learning experience for me.
One of my favorite memories in jazz definitely has to be playing in the Jazz Master last year with Wayne Bergeron. That was super cool. He's a fantastic trumpet player, and I really love the crowd's energy.
Honestly, it's just doing what I love with all my friends. So like I said, the Reno trip, I was able to meet all my best friends, and now we just all get to perform. Like, I love music, so just getting to play music and doing all that stuff, I love, and I get to do it with all my best friends.
Come see Jazz 1 and 2 perform at Lone Wolf Brewing Company on March 9th.
My name's Julian.
I'm Caden.
And I'm Caleb. And this is our story on CY Club.
My name is Brody Jenham.
My name is Trevor Griffin, and I'm a part of the CY Club.
CY Club stands for Cross Point Youth, a club that is open to anyone who is willing to join. CY Club is a campus extension of Cross Point Youth Anaheim.
So at the start of the club, we hand out pizza, we play some games.
We have powerful messages, we got free food, and honestly, it just feels like one big family.
Then we ended off with a prayer.
Some ways that people can get involved is either showing up to club every Wednesday, participating in our games, or even showing up on 6:30 every Sunday night at Crosspoint Anaheim and coming to our actual youth ministry.
We have an Instagram account, cyanaheim.edhs, or you can also show up every Wednesday, room 606 at lunch. Be there.
Thanks to everyone who is a part of CY Club that helped us make this video.
I'm Alexis. And I'm Megan. And our story is on the dance team.
Think about the life you live, say that you have to. Think about the things you did, things that they don't do. Together we can make a stand.
The Eldorado dance team has been a part of our school for 20 years. The coach of 8 years and director of 2, Shannon Steen, has enjoyed getting to know the girls.
All the girls have some type of unique personality, and I enjoy getting to find that and see that. I hope me being out there dancing with them and showing them will help to motivate them.
The girls are getting ready for comp season, and they have a variety of ways they prepare. Especially prom, you have to be like crazy full out, crazy facials and stuff. So I think being pretty close with the team kind of helps, so it's not like we're all gonna laugh. I help my team prepare for comp by kind of just going over the dances a lot. And we have a lot of like circle team talks to kind of just like hype everyone up for the day. I think leading up to comp, after we learn all our routines, it can get really tedious, like cleaning every little movement. But I think when we get closer to comp, our motivation kind of builds up more.
And we kind of just try to remind everyone to remember what our end goals are. And that kind of just motivates everyone to not just work for themselves, but work for the team as a whole.
The team plans to go to nationals in Florida and bring home a few wins for our Golden Hawks.
Hello, my name is Sebastian.
I'm Sign.
I'm Paul.
And I'm Liam. And this is our AVID story.
Welcome to the AVID program.
Hi, I'm Mr. Barba. I've been teaching for 6 years.
My name is Mrs. Badger. I've been teaching 21 years, but teaching AVID for 9 years.
This program is dedicated to helping you towards your college career and your future at Eldorado.
One of the biggest benefits I see is the cohort system. So the fact that the students who they're in a class and they're together for 4 years, I think that's a really powerful thing. It becomes like a family.
There's A few benefits. One, you become a better student. You learn how to take notes better. You learn how to ask more questions. You essentially learn to recognize what it is you do not know so you can get help.
A key characteristic of an AVID student is someone who has a lot of potential and wants to be successful, wants to find a home here at Eldorado.
The central theme of AVID is something called WICR, so you learn writing, inquiry, collaboration, organization, and reading.
Some of the things we cover in AVID are better writing, better questioning, understanding what you don't understand.
To join AVID, all you need to do is go to your counselor and request a class change for the AVID program.
Hi, I'm Michaela.
I'm Reagan.
And I'm also Michaela. And this is our story on Mr. Kim.
Hi, my name is Mr. Kim. I'm a math teacher here at Eldorado High School.
Today we asked Mr. Kim some questions about himself and his time here at Eldorado High School.
This is my 10th year teaching in PYLUSD. I was 4 years at YLMS, and this is my 6th year here at Eldorado High School. I went to the greatest university on earth, UCLA, and my favorite sports teams are Dodgers, Lakers, Kings, Liverpool, and Rams.
Mr. Kim is very well known for his shoes. Today we asked him more about his hobby.
One of my hobbies is to collect sneakers, and it became a hobby of mine because I get to talk about sneakers with students, and I do enjoy wearing them. I have a classroom pet named Pascal, and it's a leopard gecko, and we'll find out the gender sometime in April. I think Eldorado High School is the greatest high school on earth because we are so connected. Everyone is willing to be kind to one another, and we have the best school spirit on earth, so that's why.
Make sure to stop by room 603 if you want to say hi to Mr. Kim.
I'm Bree. I'm Ari. I'm Aparna. And this is our story about what teenagers spend their money on.
We asked some Eldorado High School students to answer some questions about what they spend their money on.
I really like to spend my money on music, makeup, clothes, books.
We also asked them what they think the effects of social media are on what teenagers buy.
The digital age definitely influences the way that we spend our money because we see what's popular.
Like the ads and stuff. The ads, the promoting.
If someone's pushing a product that appeals to you, you'd go ahead and you'd buy it.
Sometimes I feel pressured to stay on top of trends.
I feel like I pressure myself.
I feel pressured because people at school, they all have these trendy items and stuff.
We asked some upperclassmen on their thoughts for college and money.
I'm a senior and I'm applying to colleges.
One thing on my mind right now is college.
My philosophy, I don't know how smart it was, but worry about getting into college first, worry about paying for it later, and now I'm worrying about paying for it.
It would definitely be better if we had a class, an entry-level class.
There could be a class
on how to save our money or file taxes or anything like that.
That really stresses the importance of just anything that students might need to know for their futures.
A special thanks to all the people who are involved in this spot feature.
Well, that's our show.
Thanks for watching, Hawks.
Enjoy your 3-day weekend.